Hello everybody, welcome to the second video of my building series. Yes, I know it says SPOO in the top, up there, but this is actually in fact the SOO, because this was originally just a little thing that I was making just to make myself happier, because I couldn't find a design for a previous rocket that I'll show in a second, since I also recorded that footage. But when I was building this was completely by accident, but it turned out to be A, very sleek, and B, look extremely good. And some of you might be wondering why I'm doing a commentary. Well, because someone in the comments, someone right there, asked that I do a commentary or subtitles of some sort, just because not everyone knows like the ins and out of Kerbal Space Program and everything that goes into making a rocket. So right now, what you're seeing me doing is messing around with the kind of shape of fuselage, or where the fuel is going to be held. Sorry, I'm sick. And here's the COO clip coming up in a second. This was originally going to be the cargo video, which was supposed to be, a cargo ship, but I couldn't think of a design. Even though I had one, I couldn't just make it for some reason, so I abandoned it and wanted to lift my spirits by making this. Jesus Christ, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm recording a video. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, it didn't work, so I want to lift my spirits by making a super sleek and cool plane, which was just going to be called the super plane, the first one, which is hence the name SPOO. But then once I realized its functionality, I was like, hey, no, this could actually work. And so you can see I've like sped along with the making of the fuselage, and now I'm working on the wings and such. I have tail fins, wings, delta wings, which are supposed to be used on the shuttle, on the space shuttle that you can make in this game. But we're not making a space shuttle. Well, I mean, technically not. It lands the same way as a space shuttle, but no. Other than that, you can see me messing around with the type of fuel, and I was trying to get the right balance so the plane can actually take off properly. And then I started adding, this is like at the point when I realized that, oh, this could actually work. So I wanted to add solar panels so it can go everywhere. I wanted to add intakes, because I realized for the engines you need air. In the front there, what I put in that little nose cone was a satellite dish, since you need satellites to pilot unmanned craft. And I add a lot more things during the video, because this is an actual space plane. Pardon me. And you have the wheels, because it has to get off. Honestly, I don't know what to say during this commentary. Devontae, why did you make me do a commentary? I don't know what to say. It's just me making a rocket for at least 18 minutes. And what do you expect me to say? So here's the first test, and yeah, that was just me making sure that all the things work properly. All of the the actual machinery works fine. I was making sure that everything was hunky-dory and handy-dandy, whatever you want me to say. You can also see in the bottom right, I was testing out different designs. Bottom right. I was testing out different designs for the cargo. I still didn't think of a design. We're coming to the end of that clip soon, so you might see the point where I gave up and decided that this wasn't my fate. Yeah, you can also see me putting more air intakes on the thing, because these engines, even though I only have 4 of them, they take a lot of air. But the thing about and you might be thinking how I know that they need more air. Well, that little test of the wings, yeah, that was a cut footage, because actually that went on for several more minutes as I tested out the entire functions, you can see that here. I'd show you more, except that, you know, lag, so I couldn't show you it. And for some reason, whenever I try to launch, it just lags out like this. Like, you see the time isn't moving, nothing's moving. It's not working. It just doesn't work. It never works. Hopefully this will be fixed in later recordings. I'll probably find a way to get less lag, maybe decrease the settings, download a few mods, maybe that'll decrease lag. You'd also see, alright, so in the meantime, we're getting up to the end of the COO clip. I do plan on making another cargo ship, if I do ever find a design for it that works. You can see here I'm adding power things because from experience of the FOO and other ships that I've made, you need a lot of power for unmanned ships, because if you don't have power, you don't have a ship. Jesus Christ. You have radiators because of the next thing that I'm gonna add. A drill. At first I was going for a little drill, and then I'm like, no, we're going for the big boy. So then I took this big boy drill, I put him in smack dab in the middle, and moved him downward, and he goes into the ground. And then also I added a convertotron, which basically just allows me to put in the ore that I get from the drill, and then make fuel out of it, so it's self-sustainable. And you might be thinking, oh, what about ore? And like, oh, don't worry, I didn't forget ore, alright? Ore's there. There's enough ore to go around. Another thing I added, monopropellant, because you need that if you're going to space. You need that for docking. And so originally I just had them in this cute line, and then I was messing around with the placement of them, and I still wanted them to be in line, but then I realized I could do something real funky. Hold on, I'll do it in a sec. Oh, there we go. That's some real funky. You see, like, I'm confused. Like, what? How did I do this? That little curve there? Ooh, that's some funky stuff right there. Then I add RCS, or Reaction Control Systems, which basically allows you to move your ship even though you can't use, like, wings or whatever. And I'm adding them all around because you need them all around, or else, like, it gets really hard to control your ship once you're in space. I'm adding them on the side, and everything. And you can see I'm checking all my statuses, how I'm adding a bit of reaction control systems, not RCS, but these other ones that, like, spin around and all that, and then they actually move your ship. I'm adding air brakes for when we land. Air brakes there, air brakes there. I wanted to add more wing surfaces, but I didn't know where. And then the final part, which is the nuclear engine, which is basically optimized for space. You have nuclear reactor, and I'm trying to line this up perfectly because not everything's symmetrical, since I actually have stuff going two ways on two sides, because I tried to get that, like, double the length than it normally should be. So I tried to make this as in the middle as possible and as straight as possible. You can see I was checking out my statuses. I also added a docking port so it can dock to other ships like the FOO or the upcoming cargo ship or the COO. I'm also thinking of making a mothership which might house all of the other ships, which is probably going to be a very time-consuming endeavor. And so here's the first actual launch of it. And I would love to show you, because everything worked absolutely perfectly except for Alright, I'm not going to do this entire thing because it's going to hurt my voice. It hurt my voice during the first recording, and I'm not going to do it again. Oh, wait, I can just make it so it keeps going from that one audio. Hold on, wait. rig. There we go. The power of movie magic. It's honestly amazing. So here we're in space. This is just me testing out re-entry. I didn't actually go to space. I used sheets to do it, but I did go to space once via like conventional methods. And you can see I'm turning around the ship, trying to get the thing so it's good. I wanted to test to see what overheated whenever I re-entered the atmosphere, because if you don't know, when you're hitting the atmosphere at orbital speeds, you tend to go very fast and heat up the atmosphere. And oh, it lagged out for a second there. Oh, alright. Don't don't worry about the red there. That's completely like fine. Other than that, lagged out again. But yeah, that red there, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna die of a crispy death. Don't worry. It should be coming up now. Hopefully, crossing your fingers that it doesn't lag out. You might see, oh, we're over a desert. How am I gonna get back to the space center? Well, there actually, since I had the DLC, there is another space center in the desert. So I ended up landing there. You can see me heading there now. Oh, this thing flies beautifully in the atmosphere. I have just the right amount of control surfaces that it works absolutely perfectly. Reaches really high speeds. I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but it might reach supersonic speeds. Perhaps. I'm not 100% sure. You can see we're heading up on this. I was trying to line myself up to see if I could get a better approach on the runway, because you can see that little gray strip there. We're not. You have to be parallel to it in order to land properly. No, I'm giving you guys a lecture on plane landing, but I mean that's where it's come to, because someone wanted me to do a commentary, even though I don't know what to do for a commentary. I'm recording this in a closet right now, just because we don't have a soundproof room yet. And right, it lagged out again. Man, I just love software. It does wonders. Love it. Amazing. Outstanding. Doing this for the jokes. I appreciate my software. Don't disconnect me, Adobe. I don't know what to say. Like during this, not sure why I didn't cut out more than I could have during this. I guess I'll. Oh, there we go. There it is. You can see I'm just moving in the parts that were red. I'm adding more control groups because I actually wanted I don't want to like click on things individually and get them, so I just did the radiators, the drill, the harvester parts, the ISRU. What else? Check the fuel. Gave it a fresh coat of paint. Except I realized that I didn't have my actual wait a second. Gasp, that's the wrong recording. Oh, ye gods. Alright, we'll skip over that failed recording, or failed technical difficulty, because apparently I don't know how to edit properly. Yeah, that should be it. I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be going up pretty soon, since I have a lot of planned for videos. Planning on doing a live stream, maybe some more editing like this. Not specifically this, like I said before, I'm going to be doing a mothership probably. I'm going to be doing the cargo ship. I'm planning to play some games with friends. And, well, other than all that, I will see you guys whenever I can and whenever I do. So, see y'all in the next video. And that's it. Enjoy some copyright free music as the outro fades to black.